Hello and welcome to another episode of Duos in Destiny, where two intergalactic explorers have forgotten their towels at home. So we're lost. And in the meantime, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons in the form of a Spelljammer campaign that's homebrewed by my own mind in collaboration with my player right here, whose name is... I'm going to get to that in just a second, because before I tell you who this is, I need to tell you who this is. Not the light, but the music that you hear in the background, that is built and made. I don't know if he builds them, I don't know. It's done by Jason Wardell of In the Vast Forest on Spotify and Bandcamp. If you haven't checked him out yet, you're a fool. What are you doing? Get that ambiance of synthesizer, I don't even know how to describe it.
That's the best way.
Yeah, synthesized.
Futuristic space music.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
It's very fitting.
Spelljammer music.
Yeah.
So make sure you find him on Instagram or Bandcamp at In the Vast Forest. And then, while you're on Instagram, or supporting people that we support and support us, be sure to check out Roll for Sketching on Instagram. She does all of our awesome character work, our custom character artwork, plus just custom artwork, as you've seen, like the ships and everything that we've had in between. Constantly working with her to get more stuff for our campaign. But you can also work with her yourself to get stuff for your own campaign. She loves doing little commissions. So be sure to reach out to In the Vast Forest. Oops, wrong one. Roll for Sketching.
That's all right.
Little rusty, dusting off the cobwebs. But without further ado, I pass it to you. Did I say what episode this is? It's like 42? This is 42. Holy smokes.
Yeah, this is actually 43.
What?
That's okay. It's episode 43.
No, you're lying.
No, we're 43. 42 is last week.
Oh, you're right.
That's okay. With that beautiful cliffhanger Logan left us on.
I'm an idiot.
No, you're not. And my name is Brandon. And I am your lovely player this evening. At least I like to think myself as lovely. Those of you out there might think otherwise. But hey, thank you for joining us for episode number 43. We are so pleased to have you here and following along our stories so far. So don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and leave a comment. Let us know your favorite moment of Karson and the Starhammer's beautiful adventure so far. We're here for more, and we'd love to know what your favorite moment is. We will have news coming out very shortly. I know we've said this, and we're finalizing our next giveaway. So be on the lookout, as that will happen this month. So be ready, and hopefully you can be the winner of the next Turtle Tabs giveaway.
Where can they find information about those Turtle Tabs giveaways?
In the world of technology, you can be everywhere.
Oh.
So like us, we're on Facebook. Duos in Destiny. We're on Instagram, Duos in Destiny. We're on YouTube, Duos in Destiny. We're on Spotify, Duos in Destiny. We are on TikTok. Now this one is Duos in Destiny, but all those places you'll be able to find us and see short form to our long form on Spotify and Instagram, or no, a lot of Spotify and YouTube. And you catch the oddball stuff on YouTube. For example, we do a fair amount of posts, I would say, for YouTube. From our art to other things in general. So hit us there and you will find more information. We really would like to see a lot of entry points in and be able to give out some cool stuff. So be ready, because it's coming. Now with that being said, Logan took the time to revamp our map here a little bit, and he kind of turned some stuff around for the camera's perspective. So if it does look a little different from last week, that's why. But it's awesome. Did a great job. And so that should tell you that we need to get into last time.
We do.
On Commander's Log.
Commander's Log.
Karson and the Thri-Kreen mobilized their plan, ultimately. They enacted the army. They went out. Karson ended up going back to the ship, taking a long rest, coming back, and then spent a very long time, over a day, of putting into position Thri-Kreen around the volcanoes. This, in fact, is the furthest volcano from the entry point, is where Karson and Aldrich and his initial team are going in. So at dusk, all of the Thri-Kreen attacked. So we had a first onslaught into the volcano ring to pull out the brunt of the force that we could. And with that, we went in and we dropped down on top of these guys to surprise them, as in front of all of these, there was this pit with radiant energy coming out as these guys kept throwing things in it, and it splurging and having this arcane reaction of some kind. So with the forces out, Karson and Pizor are working their way through this first one. We do have a very large Braxat that we're facing compared to 2 smaller ones, and we just cut off in the midst of the beginning of the fray. And I'm sure tonight is going to be hairy, as they say. So, Mr. Dungeon Master, back to you.
It is me, Sir Dungeon Master. Just like you said, we left off in the middle of battle. So we're picking right back up at the top of the battle round. I'm going to set the scene just a little bit for those at home, plus you, plus me. So like we said, you're in this, what I would kind of consider a caldera of volcanoes. That's probably the wrong word geologically, but hey, what am I? Not a geologist, a Dungeon and Dragonist. But essentially there are 7 volcanoes that have formed this massive ring, and you've come to find out that they're not natural volcanoes, but they have actually something to do with these pits that are stationed in front of each of them that causes some kind of arcane vortex and then spews it out of the top of those volcanoes. And when you had arrived to and just kind of scoped it out, there were shamans of the Braxats that were working to continue whatever reaction, whatever kind of ritual is going on. And then you had come to this one in particular, the biggest one, and had found a main Braxat that is bound in chains. There's kind of like one large central chain that goes around like his stomach area and then disappears into the ground in front of him. And then 6 other chains, 3 on each arm, that kind of bind him in place, and those shoot off down into the ground as well. So he's fully bound in chains at the current moment. These other 2 were performing the rituals. And when you had come in, you'd come off this large cliff face. So that's where we're at right here. Pizor had situated the Chester, I tried to call it the Starhammer, the Chester back behind these rocks as you were starting to advance. Both you and Aldrich were advancing on either side. And in the background, in this massive ring of volcanoes, there are kind of these ramshackle huts that are made of like what would look like kind of like crates and like an amalgamation of crates and crates and boxes in conjunction with boulders to make huts and smaller housing. It looks like there's like a small village of these Braxats that, for the most part, has entirely been emptied out as all the Braxats have rushed towards that main onslaught from the entry point. Forces being deployed, combat in full swing. We're going to jump in at the top of the round. For the battle going on in the background, I would like you to roll me a d20.
I would love to. 11.
An 11. Okay. Let me put 2 columns here, and
1 in success.
Okay. Sorry, I had to re-solidify in my brain what those rolls had meant.
Sure.
Which side was which side. But, okay. An 11 on the battle roll. Perfect. We're picking up with the Thrycreen number 1, which is the one that is with Aldrich over there. So it is going to be one of these Thrycreen. That Thrycreen is going to chuck out a Chachka. Okay. As my laptop is not working. Anyways, so it is going to jump out from behind this boulder. And so for those of you playing along at home, and for Brandon and I, each square is 10 feet. Is that where we left it off? Did we do 10 feet or did we do 5 feet?
I think we did 5. Maybe it was 10. I think maybe it was 10.
I'm pretty sure it was 10.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to call it 10, whether it was that way the previous time or whether it wasn't. Because I do remember this was a 100-foot pit.
It's about 11 So it's about, that would make it just about 100 feet. So.
Oh, would it? Okay.
Yeah, so that'd be right at 10 feet then. You are correct.
Okay. Perfect. That is what we'll go with then at the 10 feet per square. And he's going to huck his tchotchke at disadvantage at the big guy.
Okay.
So that disadvantage roll coming in hot. That is definitely going to miss with a 5, so it goes streaking off and comes right back to him. He does have 2 of them, so in that quick, like, chuck, the tchotchke is going to miss with a total of 12. So both attacks miss, but he is going to take a bonus action to blend in with the rock face, so he gets disadvantage, or they have disadvantage to find him, essentially. Ending his turn completely ineffective. Tall Catch, which is the Thrycreen that has kind of been sworn himself to you. You are correct. He is going to... he's going to stay where he's at currently, and he's going to hold his action for a tchotchke attack whenever this guy gets closer.
Okay.
So whenever he gets within, not disadvantage range, is whenever he will attack.
Okay.
Because currently I don't think you two have been discovered.
I don't think so.
This guy was heading towards
Pyzor. Yeah,
so.
the on-kig is all we dispatched.
Correct, yeah, and you had done that very quickly.
Yeah.
So he's going to hold his action. And then that takes us to the other Thrycreen over there. So this one's going to go on to this side. Why are you facing backwards, you goober? And he is going to attack the big guy with disadvantage. Ooh, that one is... Dang it. Just going to miss with a dirty 20. And second attack is also going to miss, but he's going to bonus action blend in with the background, giving them disadvantage on their attack rolls. And then that takes us to the big guy with the club. He is going to rush 40 feet forwards. Excellent. So as he's walking forwards, you see him reach into like a satchel and pull out a bunch of ingredients. And he is going to cast. How many feet is he away? 20, 30-ish feet?
From anyone specific?
That Thrycreen right there.
I mean, he's 20 feet between gap, so that's
okay. Perfect. With that in mind, he is going to cast a concentration spell for one, so if you wouldn't mind slipping this over the club. You see him pull out a bunch of, a large jug, essentially, and pile a bunch of ingredients, shake it up, and then spew it at this guy, and it looks like Tasha's Caustic Brew. So the Thrycreen is going to need to make a dexterity saving throw. Could I have you roll a d20 for me?
That's God.
Wait.
14.
14 is...
On the dice.
Going to fail. So he's going to...
Does he have any pluses?
What kind of saving throw did I say? Dex save? Why are you being goofy? He is... What do they have as a plus? Dexterity saving throw... A +5. So that would make it what?
19.
19 succeeds. Never mind.
Okay, cool.
So he is going to... he doesn't take anything. So on the Caustic Brew, it does not do any damage on a successful save because they don't get covered in the acid. The Caustic Brew is just basically they take acid damage at the start of their turns.
Oh, okay.
So he gets nothing, but you probably wouldn't have seen that action actually occurring at the current moment.
That's fair.
Ada's turn, the little automaton robot, because that would be ending the Braxat's turn.
Would he still be concentrating on it? I've never used Caustic Brew.
Technically,
okay.
Yes, he would still be concentrating on it, but it's not going to make or break anything since it's not doing damage.
Ada will hold... He's going to hold Sacred Flame. Is what he's going to do.
Sacred Flame has a range of how far?
I don't know. I think it's 60. I'm looking it up.
Okay, perfect. while you look that up. Sacred Flame, cool. So that means he is holding his action. This guy is
60.
going to rush 10, 20, 30, 40 feet. And when he does that, he's looking at Pizor, which is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. So about 100, 110 feet-ish away. Does he have anything of that range? Oh, he sure does. Would you roll another d20 for me? This one's for Pizor with a con saving throw.
3.
And... Oh, 3. Okay, so that's a fail. Pizor's blinded.
Oh. Oh.
Do you know what's cool about blindness, deafness, which I did not know previously? Not a concentration spell. It just happens. Con save or is blind until the spell ends. Or if the target succeeds on the save at the end of their turn.
Oh, very good.
So Pizor's blinded.
Okay.
And that would be his full action and his movement. So he is done as well. That takes us to you, Mr. Karson, Hallowbrand.
Can we go ahead and get a dexterity saving throw from the big guy for Ada then? Because he's within 60 feet now.
Yes, sir. Dexterity
Please.
saving throw, you say?
Yes, please.
Dexterity saving throw is a 6 on the dice. Let me see. His plus is going to be a -1. So 5.
11.
11 points of damage to the big guy.
Yep.
Excellent. 2 rock lobster. Awesome. Okay. So as Ada releases the sacred flame, you see the flames kind of lick up the side of the Braxat here. Is that radiant damage?
It is.
Okay. Make a perception check for you yourself. DC's 15.
No. 8.
8. Okay. You don't notice anything.
Okay. I will draw my... I squeeze my hand and my fingernails, like kind of dig into my palm, and blood, like one little scar that I have here, like kind of pulls the scab off, and the blood starts to trickle down, and then ice just erupts from my hand down the shaft of the Orin Morbier down to the head, as I will use my bonus action to... Words escape me. What is that called? What is that called? It's not my blood maledict.
Oh goodness, not
I know,
the blood maledict. Blood curse?
Blood, yeah. No, not blood curse.
Curse. Is it
Crimson
one of
Rite.
the curse? Okay.
Goodness gracious.
Are the curses maledicts?
Yes.
Okay.
I took 5 points of damage though, so that's not very cool.
Goodness.
5 points. Okay. If you don't want to do 5, that's fine. I don't think I'm... Golly, I really don't feel like doing anything. Because I kind of don't want to get rid of my potential hiding, is my thoughts. So... And when I look up over the rock and I just peer really fast, is he looking my direction or is he looking towards Pizor?
He's looking towards Pizor, so like... Wait.
Okay. Then I will hold... no. Gosh, it feels silly to hold, doesn't it?
I can tell you this. You would know 5, 10, 15, 20, or sorry, 10,
Yeah,
20,
10.
30, 40. His movement would not get him up to you for like a melee attack.
Yeah.
And
So look at
anything right now would reveal you.
Yeah, give me the what's in front of me here as a rock formation.
It would kind of just be like boulders from
big...
this side. Yeah, so like kind of like this would be a better representation of what this rock face would be. Let's go ahead and just swap them anyways, just so it looks more what it should be. I'm going to make a quick perception check from this guy because Ada did attack him. Okay, cool. He didn't see him.
Okay. Then I'll hold. I'll tell Tall Catch to switch me positions and also Tall Catch, switch me positions. Hold your attack until I tell you, or until you see me go. And I will hold an action just in case, but I'll hold an action.
Which action?
We'll do
melee attack or spell.
Oh shoot! I guess I'll. You know what? Whatever. I'll hold Eldritch Blast.
Okay, perfect. Holding Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Until he's within.
What are the conditions?
Within pretty close to me. So
let's get a foot distance.
No, but like within like 30 feet, because I figure at that
feet.
point he's gonna be able to see me. Basically, when I'm in an eyesight of him, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Maybe draw his attention away from Pizor.
Perfect. Okay.
I imagine I see Pizor over there. Kitty cat clawing his eyes out because he can't see. So.
Okay, so within 30 feet of you, you will release Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That is all I need to know. Anything else from you?
No, that'll do it, sir.
Perfect. Pizor's turn. You hear behind you, Karson, I do not know what happened. I cannot see anything. And he is going to fumble his way out of the...
Just eats it?
Yeah. I'm going to roll a dexterity check, see if he does save.
Is he Scorpion?
Oh, no, okay, absolutely. Yeah, he's familiar enough with the Chester to clamber down, and he actually goes out the left side of it and kind of maintains cover from behind the Chester.
What
so he's got full cover at the current moment.
Raw Wasp people were always people of warriors. Very intelligent.
Oh, man, okay. Now, the next question is, so this was his spiritual weapon that he had previously cast, and this guy walked right into it, so I'm going to make an attack roll with disadvantage, I guess would make the most sense for the spiritual weapon.
Do you have to see? I actually don't know if that's ever, like, is your spiritual weapon acting on its own, or are you controlling your spiritual weapon? I guess the best question. I guess I'm right on that page too.
I feel like it's...
I'll tell you really fast. The force appears within range in a space of your choice, and you can immediately make one melee spell attack on one creature within 5 feet of the force. On a hit, force damage. As a bonus action, later turns you can move the force at 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. Yeah, you're right. I would say you'd have to see it.
I think so as well.
I would say, because it says you make a melee attack, so I would assume, to me, that is subjectifying that you can see it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to say no to the attack in general, just because he has no idea where he's at in relation to
I agree with that.
The spiritual weapon. But yeah, he shouts out to you. He says, "I cannot see right now."
I've got you.
Actually, and then that is going to be a save against the blindness. It's a con save, so Pizor is going to roll that as soon as I figure out what his save is, actually. Constitution saving throw is a +2, and I rolled a 2 on the dice, so he absolutely does not succeed. Continued to be blinded at the current moment.
Okay.
Ending Pizor's turn, we go to Aldrich, the...
big boy?
Yep, the big one over there. And he is going to...
Man.
Where'd it go?
Don't you need these dulcet tones for your games?
You absolutely do. And
dulcet, because that's what Logan uses. But gosh, they're amazing, Jason.
Okay, perfect. He is going to jump out.
Out. You, me, up.
Up. So he jumps on top of the boulders. He has a leap of 20 feet. And from... that was a valid effort.
Thank you.
Valiant effort, not valid effort.
It was valid, though.
And he's going to hold his action for 2 melee attacks.
Don't shake the table.
Oh, he's just going to hold his action. For whenever he gets in range.
Lovely.
Because we determined last time if you have multi-attack and you make one attack, you cannot hold your second attack.
Yeah,
that's correct. Okay,
I mean that's always rules is written. But we had thrown a wrench in it, so like, wouldn't it make perfect sense you could hold the other attack?
Yeah.
But we never actually discussed it. But yes.
Oh, okay. We didn't discuss it.
No.
Okay.
I mean, raw would be it's all or nothing. Okay,
cool. We're just gonna do all or nothing. All is going to be on his. He's holding all of his attacks for whenever that guy comes within melee range. Ending his turn, it is over to the blue on kegs. He's going to, what is the movement speed of an on keg? He's 30 feet forward, yes. So he's right behind that Braxat.
You want another 30? Would he just dash forward?
He's actually going to dash kind of like away from the Braxat. He's going to get like a 10-foot berth away from him. And then, yeah, right there. Perfect.
It's only 5 feet. That'd be 10 feet.
Cool. Okay. And is he's still 10 feet away from the circle, from the pit. Cool. Okay. Then that is action and movement. There is no bonus action from these guys. So that's going to be everything from blue. Let's see. That would be...
Back to the top, or is it big boy?
Okay. Yes, it is the big guy. So, on the big guy's turn, you don't see anything happen. But...
Yikes.
Sweet. Okay.
Like.
If you were to, and you probably could see this, you absolutely could see this. Yeah, just because your eyesight is coming over that way. There is this kind of like plume of, kind of similar to the smoke that comes out of the volcanoes. There's this plume that erupts from the pit itself, and this gaseous cloud begins to seep over towards everybody on that side. So I need all three of them to make dexterity saving throws, or sorry, not dexterity saving throws, constitution saving throws. DC is 16. Roll it for this guy as well.
Okay. So I rolled good. Aldrich is a 19.
19
He's
success.
17 over here.
17 success.
And then a bad on this guy, 5.
5. Okay, that's a failure.
And then I'm going to roll the bad dice again for the on-keg. Natural 20.
Natural 20. That's not good for you, but good for him. Who gets to mark down that? Do you still get to mark down that natural 20?
I rolled it. You gave me the power. I took said power and put myself in a worse position.
Okay, so this guy is going to get the poisoned condition. And tragically, that one cannot take actions or bonus actions for the rest of his turn, for his next turn.
Yikes. Okay. Is it a lingering cloud here, or is it kind of like just it whiffs here, affects, and like goes with the breeze away?
Yeah, so it's moving.
Okay.
Yep. So it is. It's not a lingering effect. It is just a one-turn effect.
Lovely.
Top of the round. I need you to roll another D20 for me for the battle.
14.
14. Let's go, baby. Okay.
Is that good? Will you tell me or no? Fine.
I will not.
Fine.
Tell you.
I don't want to know. Keep me in suspense.
Okay. And then...
Oh, my Thrycreen brethren. My newfound colony.
Nobody's within 10 feet of the gravity well, or of the well itself. So we'll go to Thrycreen number 1, which is the one that is currently poisoned. He cannot take actions or bonus actions. So he will just take his movement to get behind this here.
Okay.
Yes. So he kind of cowers in fear. And then Tallcatch is the one with you. He's still going to hold his action.
Good. Perfectly fine.
You hear in your head the voice of Tallcatch saying, "Do you want me to spring out and attack him now or wait?"
Wait.
Understood. Holding his action, and then over to Thrycreen number 2, who's going to go up to the Braxat.
Up to him.
Yep.
Wiki.
And he is immediately going to start attacking.
Yeah, for those that can't see.
For those
Big ogre
that
boy.
cannot. He has 2 attacks coming at him from his Githka, which is going to be... neither one are going to hit because the highest one is a 12.
Yikes.
So both miss.
Okay.
But from there he will bonus action hide himself in a way.
Can he?
They have a chameleon carapace, which allows them to basically like match the color and texture of their surroundings, gaining advantage on stealth checks. I suppose that wouldn't give him any, because he'd have to. No, yeah, right. He'd have to make it. He would actually have to hide.
I'd rule against myself on that.
Yeah,
I would say he's out in the open in melee combat. He doesn't have anything to sink into.
Okay.
Be the same thing as a rogue.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay, so ending his turn, it is a pass, tall catch, Thrycreen 2. It is the guy with the club. He is right up against him.
He's up him.
You
ready to go?
I'm going to see who draws his aggro more, the guy standing on top of the rock or the one that just tried to attack him. The one that just tried to attack him is the one that he's going to pay attention to, so he's going to reach down with his club. Oh, sorry, he doesn't have a club, by the way, unlike the other Braxats, which had big clubs.
Yeah.
I thought he had a club in his hand. They are wielding great staffs.
With a rock on the end.
With a rock on the end. Oh.
I'm just joking.
Because he's holding the club. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, he's going to attack. That is a 24 to hit on the first one, and even higher to hit on the second, a 26.
Oof.
So it is going to be 2d10 plus 5 bludgeoning damage plus 2d6 necrotic damage. Not looking good for this guy, but I rolled pretty bad. 5, 10, 14. When I say rolled pretty bad, it's still pretty bad damage. 25 points of damage to Thrycreen number 2. And
that's a lot of damage.
Okay, perfect. That is both of his actions. He does not have a bonus action. He'll stay where he's at as well.
Okay.
So that will go to Ada behind the rock.
Ada's going to hold a guiding bolt in order for me to go out when I go out.
Ooh, okay. So holding the guiding bolt for whenever you leave the space.
When I go to it right before I attack.
With your Eldritch Blast? Or
no, like he's waiting for, like, kind of knowing that this guy's coming up next. Ada's going to wait to guiding bolt before I go and engage melee.
Okay, perfect. I was going to say, because
prior to my turn.
Technically, you are next in initiative. This guy was going to move. That was probably going to proc your Eldritch
He goes
Blast.
before me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So that would proc your Eldritch Blast, and then it's your turn right afterwards. Is that what we're looking at? And
yes,
so
sir.
you're looking to Guiding bolt. Sorry, not Eldritch Blast. Guiding bolt after.
Yes, sir.
Like whenever you get in within melee.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Thank you for the clarification. Ending Ada's turn, Rock is going to 10, 20, 30, 40. He is now within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
He cannot see Pizor at all, but... Oh, dude, that's nasty. You see the shaman reach into his bag, gather out a handful of like insect kind of creatures, throw them in his mouth, chew up, and spit out this gaseous cloud that puffs and manifests over in Pizor's space.
Really?
Pizor's going to need another Constitution saving throw if you wouldn't mind bowling that for me.
17. 19 on the total.
19 total. That is going to succeed with a DC of 18. Let me see on...
Is that from the thing? The whatever he just chewed up, his chewed bugs?
Yes.
Yikes.
Yep. So he chewed up and spit out
Is it like the
a cloud kill.
Oh. A little cloud.
This area is heavily obscured. And in a 40-foot sphere, so a 20-foot radius, this entire area over here...
10 foot then.
Oh, you're right.
So just
Thank you,
remember, because we're in tens.
I did that wrong for that side then. I super apologize. So it would be this one right here. So it basically covers all of the Chester.
Okay.
That entire area
The gap,
is... Heavily obscured. Correct. Yes, the gap.
So I lost sight of Pizor then.
Yes, heavily obscured, and more on that later. Ooh, half damage on a success. I'm glad I read that portion. I need to roll outside of this box. My box is too full of dice.
Don't mind my water.
9, 17, 22,
Sorry, my cup.
28 points of damage if it was not half damage. So
14.
28, 14. Thank you,
Yikes.
sir. All right, 14 points of poison damage to Pizor on a success. Perfect. Then, ending Rock's turn, your Eldritch Blasts.
Not bad. Where's she at there?
With advantage because you're hidden.
Oh, I am?
You are.
Okay, so first one's 25 then.
25 does hit.
I should have just said 1 and 1, and then, because I rolled it. These are both terrible. 15.
15 total. 15 does miss.
Both my first rolls were good. That's unfortunate. Okay, D10s. 1 D10.
1 D10.
4. 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay. 4 points to Rock is your Eldritch Blast is just force damage, right? It's nothing crazy going on with it. Okay,
correct.
cool. Just wanted to clarify. That ends your surprise round.
Is
your
Adis technically hidden? Asking for a friend?
Yes, because previously, whenever you had cast the Sacred Flame,
he didn't know where it came from.
yeah, he made a perception check and failed the perception check, so he doesn't know where it's coming from, so it'd still be hidden. Oh, come on, man.
It's not good.
Guiding Bolt failed you?
Yeah, I did it level 2 as well. 15.
A 15 is going to miss.
Gosh.
That sucks.
It does. Quite terribly.
It does. So, with a miss on the Guiding Bolt, Ada's going to just move 10 feet forward, if that's okay. He can always move back if you want, but the tiny little robot jumps out from behind and chucks out this white radiant bolt, and it goes careening off.
It's definitely out of his chest. It's like
that.
like Iron Man a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. Yeah, from the symbol that they have on their chest, there is this white radiant glow that just and it's just a quick little burst. Misses off by wide, and then do you want Ada to go back into hiding, or do you want her to stay?
No, he can stay out.
Okay.
He deserves to stay out.
Ending Ada's turn. It is sorry, not Ada's turn.
That was just a
That was the
reaction.
held action. Ending the Rock's turn, because that is. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? That was his movement and his action. It is to you, Karson Hallowbrand of the Starhammer, commander of the Starhammer.
I slide my Oranmore beer down my hand and I walk out. And I go up to him.
You drop the Divine Hammer, sauntering out towards this ugly creature that, as far as you can tell, worships some not so savory folk.
What you're doing here can happen no longer. Repent and stop this life of living in falsehood.
You just told the guy to repent. I love it.
Hey, they honor a false evil god.
Oh, don't they?
And Karson just goes swinging uppercut with his Oranmore beer into his left knee.
Okay.
One's a great hit, one's not a good hit. One is a natural 20.
Ooh.
The other one is only going to be a 12.
A 12 is going to miss.
So
The natural 20 is obviously going to hit. And for those of us playing along at home, natural 20s in our game on melee attacks do maximum damage plus whatever you roll for the damage dice. So
12.
And we have ruled in the past that your
It just gets doubled naturally.
yes, your rights get doubled. They do not get the max damage on that. So double the right damage.
So I'm at 17.
Yes, sir.
$17 plus 11 on the dice is 28, and then plus I only rolled 2, so plus 4, so 28, 32 points of damage on that hit.
What kind of damage is that?
This is frozen ice.
Perfect. So
it-
frozen and then bludgeoning, right? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing special. Okay. You said 28 points total.
32 points total.
32 points. I'm so sorry.
You better.
32. Let me do some quick math. Awesome. Hey, those along, quick Dungeon Master tip, use addition instead of subtraction. It's so much quicker for your hit points. And just get up to that hit point, then you don't got to worry about it. Because subtraction, for some reason, sucks. So you rush out, you crack straight into his kneecap, and then you go for that second swing, but just barely miss. That is your action.
It's everything. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything bonus.
No bonus action. A little bit of movement was taken. Pizor's turn. He is blinded. He is in heavily obscured, which is funny because he's already blind and currently coughing. So behind you, you do hear of Pizor coughing. He knows where you were previously, and so I think he's just going to, like, feeling along underneath the Chester. He's going to 10, 20, 30. How much movement speed does he have? Why don't you know? Movement speed 35. So he can get, we'll call it half of a square out that way. That's where he'll stop at the bottom side of the Chester, so he's still within that range of that previous spell, the Cloud Kill. If he ends his turn there, he needs to make another Constitution saving throw, which he does. That Constitution saving throw is an 11 total, so that's a failure. He's going to take 5d8 damage.
Oh gosh, what a phenomenal spell.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, and that also means this guy's concentrating. And I need to make a concentration check because you walked him.
Yeah, 16 before this even happens.
You're right.
Ooh, right around this noggin.
I like it. Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Constitution saving throw from these folks.
Come on, say it. Say 15.
You don't want to know.
Oh, that's good.
It's a 24.
Good.
So he succeeds on the Constitution saving throw. Concentration check, technically. I was rolling damage for Pizor. That is 8 plus 7. Brings us to 15. And that brings us to another 5. So 20 points of damage to Pizor. Golly, that's a pretty big hit.
Yeah, he's going to be looking tough.
Yeah.
Buff tough.
And then Pizor needs to make
Another save.
con save for his blindness, and that's a 17, so he just fails. So
15. It was 15 on the dice.
what was? 15 on the dice. And then,
I was hoping it was just a Freudian slip and it was actually 17. You just forgot to add the 2.
No, I wish.
Wishful hoping.
Nope, he just fails. And then, so he's still blinded. Failed the Constitution save in that area. The good news is, we'll do that on the turn that it actually happens.
Okay.
So, I don't know why I spoke. Oh, wait, no. Shnikes. That should have happened last turn. On the rock's turn. Because the rock, it's during that turn. Will you roll a d4 for me? We might negate all 20 points of damage, depending. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. He is out. So you see the cloud starts to like disperse. It doesn't disperse, but it actually moves 10 feet every round, and since it took up this space, it moves. Pyzor gets just outside of that. So 20 points of damage doesn't happen.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's pretty sick.
Get it back, baby.
Yeah. So that's great, because 20 points of damage is a heck of a lot. Ending Pyzor's turn, where he is at. What was this one for? Oh,
blind.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, he is still blinded. He is still concentrating on his spiritual weapon that he doesn't know what to do with, because he doesn't know where anything's at.
Yeah, facts.
Aldrich, the one on top, he's going to leap off and get right in front of the big Braxat, and he's going to start making his attacks.
Nice.
He has 3 of them.
Beautiful.
First attack is a Githka. That is a 19 on the dice, so that's definitely going to hit.
Nice.
Second attack is another Githka. That's an 8 on the dice, that's not going to hit. Third attack is the Chachka. That's another 8 on the dice, that's not going to hit. So one of the Githkers is 2d8. That is 13 points of slashing damage straight to the big guy. And he is club. First time he gets damage. So Aldrich jumps down in front of him and immediately slashes him with the Githka attack, goes to stab at him with the other side, completely misses as the big Braxat kind of bats it away with the great club. And that is going to be Aldrich's turn there.
Okay.
Taking us to the blue guy's turn. He's going to go and attack Aldrich. That blue guy is an Onkeg, and that Onkeg is going to take a bite. That's going to miss with a 13 on the dice. So blue does not get anything taken care of. The green one just digging away that nobody knows about. And now Braxat over here. I need everybody over here. Well, maybe not everybody. Just you and Tallcatch to make Constitution saving throws. DC is 16 on that one. And you were wanting Tallcatch to unleash his attacks, right?
Yeah, well, excuse me, I don't know why I repeated my sentence. Once I attack, you go.
Okay.
So, let me lead, and then I rolled Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
13. Oh, no, I rolled a 7. And then I had a 10 on the dice for Tallcatch. I don't know what he's got.
Oh, I just rolled for Tallcatch and I got a natural 20. So.
That's all I'm talking about. I'll take that instead.
I was saying, if I didn't just roll a natural 20, maybe we would have taken your dice, but...
No. Not necessary.
You rolled how much?
7.
A 7. You are poisoned.
Cool.
And you cannot take actions or bonus actions.
This is great.
Until the end of your next turn. We'll swap this poisoned one. Tallcatch, he's going to, since he's technically behind this rock, he doesn't have melee distance, but he's going to unleash a Chachka attack.
Is it his turn?
It was holding his action for whenever you attacked.
Okay.
Yes. So this is his held action. That is going to be a 22 to hit, which just hits. And that is a d6, I say. Oh, bad damage. 3 points of damage to the rock.
Okay.
And then he gets his Chachka back, so he's going to hit him again. And that one is a 23 to hit. So nice. 2 hits.
Nice.
Another d6. That is 5 points of damage. What did I do with that? Nice. Okay. Ending Tallcatch's turn. No. That was his held action. Sorry. How far? Oh, wait. I got way past his held action, didn't I? Because I just did Blue's action for whatever reason. My bad. And then he just acted. Okay, cool. Before that gas cloud comes and encompasses you, you see this Braxat as he's concentrating, or he's sitting there chained together. These like dull pulses of the same energy that pulses from the pools, pulses through the chains every now and then. You see one large energy come through him into the main chain around his waist, through the ground, and then that's when the gas cloud spews out and encompasses your area over here. Ending his turn. Top of the round. D20 roll.
Not good on that one. That's a 3.
A 3, okay.
This would be a good time for a break time if you wanted one.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the reminder, because that is the top of the round. So perfect break time.
Real quick,
there.
real quick, like.
Yep, for sure. So join us back here in just a few moments as we take a break. That way, we're fresh for you, baby.
Be right back.
Hello, and welcome back to episode 43.
Part 2.
Not 42. Yeah, part 2 of episode 43. Back from the break, we left off on the top of the round after your roll of really low on the D20.
Yeah, if you don't mind forgetting you said that by any means, but do you mind playing some music for me, please?
Oh, dude, thank you for reminding me. Let me get
Don't
the
remind
music
me
rolling.
of my bad rolls.
I will. It was less than 10. I think it was in the like 4s-ish or so.
It was rough.
It was real low.
Real low? I mean... Kind of low? Yeah.
But anyways, top of the actual round with the combat is Thrycree number 1, which is the one that's behind that rock pile. He was previously poisoned last round, so he didn't have an action or reaction. So he's going to start making his way and try to get up to that... to the Onkeg.
Okay.
So that'll be 30 feet
10,
of
20.
movement.
You can get there with 30.
You can get there with 30?
Yeah, so that's 30 feet, and then he's still 10 feet away.
Oh, okay, 10 feet away. So he does have his ranged attacks on the cha-cha-cha-cha.
Say that 10 times fast.
Makes 2. Oh, okay. He can make actually 2 Chachka attacks. So that's pretty sweet. So he will take 2 D20 rolls. That is a. I have the 2 hits right over here. A 10 on the dice and a 15 on the other one. That guy has an AC of 14. So
nice.
That is going to be 6 points of damage to Blue.
On cog.
Onkeg is not looking great there. Ending Thrycree number 1's turn. Over to Tallcatch, the buddy with you. He has 30 feet of movement. 10, 20, 30. That is slightly inconvenient.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Would he be capable of jumping on the rock and attacking?
Dude, absolutely. I like that you asked. He does have the leap of 20 feet. But doink!
Perfect.
That puts him into melee range. Thank you for pointing that out to me. That means he is going to take 2 of his attacks.
That looks sweet.
I also said I was going to have you roll all these. So roll 2 d20s for 2 melee attacks to me.
Yikers. 2 and a 6.
2 and a 6. Okay, both
Let me
are
get 'em out
tragically
now.
going to miss.
Yep, tragic.
So he jumps up, the Githka swinging through the air, and Big Rock over here just... not deftly dodging them, but they're just glancing off the hide armor of this Braxat, who pays no mind. One thing I will note to you,
Please.
the psychic shield that the Braxats could deploy previously, and there was kind of like this like shimmer that bounced attacks off of them. these 2 shaman Braxats seem to have that glimmer about them at all times.
Oh,
essentially.
Okay.
So, not only is it glancing off like the hide armor, but it's also glancing off this like psychic barrier every single time they do make those attacks.
Okay.
So Tall Catch, unfortunately, is unsuccessful in all of his attacks. I'm going to have you roll 2d20 for me for Thrycreen number 2, who is in melee range with the other guy.
Natural 1 and a 12.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
A 12 total or 12 on the dice?
12 on the dice, I don't know.
12 on the dice is going to miss with a total of 17. That is going to miss the AC of the Braxats.
Okay.
Braxat Shaman over with the club is up, and he's going to attack the Thrycreen that just tried to attack him there. I almost rolled the good people dice, so I'm going to roll the bad people dice. Ooh, a 17 does hit the Thrycreens. 27 points of damage to Thrycreen number 2,
Yikes.
who previously had 25 points of damage to him.
Mollywopped it.
Yeah, he did. So 25 plus 27 is going to be 52. See, guys, I told you, if you do that addition math, it's so much easier than subtraction, baby. That Thrycreen is not looking great in the slightest. Uh-oh, Braxton's got 2 attacks. That's a natural 1.
Oh, cool.
On that one right
Thank
there.
you.
So, swing and a miss. As he clobbers him with the quarterstaff on the first bout, he goes to take a second bigger swing, and just all the Thrycreen instinctively duck beneath the blow deftly. It is Ada's turn over here against
Ada.
this Braxat.
Okay, let's do something special here with Ada. Locate object.
Okay. Good news, it's right in front of you.
Guiding bolt level 1.
Guiding bolt level 1. I like it.
It's not good. 18, I think, misses, doesn't it?
18 is going to miss. Sadly. That's your action?
Yeah.
Movement, bonus action, anything like that?
No, I think he's safe where he's at.
Okay, so stay in the distance away.
Yeah.
Perfect. It is this rock
Dang it,
Braxat's turn. By rock Braxat, I do mean the Braxat holding the rock. Mini, I guess. It is still one of those Braxat shamans. He is going to attack you, I suppose, would be the move, as you're a pretty big threat in front of him. Actually, let me check out his spells real quick. Ooh. Oh, no, he already used it. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll be all right. Cool. Yeah, he's going to take 2 attacks at you. The first attack, ooh, I rolled the good people dice, which is probably why it missed.
Good.
With a 17.
It does miss.
Okay, I thought so.
Just
Second
misses.
attack, even lower with an 11. Yeah. So the Braxat, he has the great club. He's swinging down at you, and you are just deftly dodging either way. The 2 impact craters on either side of you as the great club is struck down. He is unsuccessful in all of his attacks, getting frustrated. He roars out, "Puny human, you impose upon our ritual. You have no idea the power we wield." Ending his turn, straight over to you, Karson Hallebrand, in response.
Can you give me my inabilities again? Because I'm poisoned.
Oh, you're totally right. You can take no actions or bonus actions. So reaction and movement is all you have.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's my turn then.
Okay, staying where you're at.
Yeah, I'm not going to leave, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Ending your turn, forfeited essentially. It is Pizor's turn. The Stinking Cloud continues, actually on Rock's turn, the Stinking Cloud would have continued to blow away and kind of like dissipate into the rock face. So there's pretty much, it's just gone for all intents and purposes. He does not need to be concentrating anymore. Yep, you are no longer poisoned. Thank you for that. And he is still concentrating on the spiritual weapon. He has no idea what to do with the spiritual weapon. You hear Pizor behind you say, "Karson, I'm still blinded, but I'm going to try to come to you." Goodness
Am I
gracious.
able to say something?
Yeah.
Don't you have a spell for that?
A spell to cure blindness.
Does Lesser Restoration cure blindness? Does he have it prepared?
Oh, he sure does. You are so smarter than I am. And Pizor is going to cast Lesser Restoration on himself. And then with that, he is no longer blinded. He is still concentrating on Spiritual Weapon. He's like, Karson, I owe you for that one. And he's going to 10, 20, 30, 5 feet. He was 5 feet previously into a square, so I'm going to add him. I'm just going to move him to 40.
Sure.
He now has sight. Bonus action, Spiritual Weapon can get up into his space. Spiritual Weapon is going to be an attack roll plus 7 on the dice. That's going to hit with a total of 23.
Nice.
And Spiritual Weapon was how many dice? I think it's 2d8.
2d8.
Is that correct?
Well, it depends on the level.
Oh, it's 1d8 plus 4. I'm sorry. So it is 1d8. Let me roll. Oh, I just lost my dice. That's a miss box if you're curious.
Oh, I would love to write that down.
It wasn't even the bouncy dice. I just threw it with such force it went right out. That's 8 points of radiant damage. Make a perception check for me, would you?
8. Again,
8, okay.
Same one. I do not see nothing.
The Braxat is not looking great at the current moment. You see the Spiritual Weapon, the radiant damage smashes, and it seems to cleave straight through the psychic barrier and just carve down the backside. The Braxat roars out in this pain, and he reaches up and he starts clambering. I kind of think like, I don't know if you've seen it, The Force Awakens when Kylo Ren, probably not even The Force Awakens, but it doesn't matter. Kylo Ren, when he gets injured, he's bleeding, he starts pounding on his wound to make him bleed more, fuel the rage, make the Force stronger. That's exactly what this guy does. He basically starts pounding on the pendant that is affixed to his shawl of the chained emblem that you see. He starts pounding on it and roars, and spittle is kind of like flying at you and just kind of like dotting you in the most Jurassic Park moment. That is movement, action, and bonus action from Pizor, so that is a turn well spent.
Yes, it is.
Because he's no longer blinded, baby. And Spiritual Weapon can finally do something, which is great. Ending his turn, it is over to Aldrich, which is the Thrycreen that is in front of the big boy. If I could have you roll 3d20 for me. He's got 3 attacks, 2 with his Githka, 1 with his Chachka.
15, 16, natural roll 20.
Yo! Okay. The 15 is...
I read them in increasing order, so I probably didn't do myself any justice, but...
15 on the dice, right?
Yeah, this is all dice rolls.
It's a plus 6 to hit, so a 21 is just going to hit, so all 3 hit. That is the natural 20. Roll a... one second. I got to get to the right character sheet here.
Natural 20 for Aldrich.
Githka is 2d8 plus 4, so that is 16, 20 points of damage flat. So roll 2d8 for me.
Double ones.
Oh, that's okay.
Good thing
22 points of damage is pretty insane.
That is the good part about giving the max.
But then on top of that, 8
you said
points
D8s,
plus,
right?
Yes, I did. That's pretty good damage. That's 38 points of damage.
Yeah, for sure.
From him on
Starts
club.
Carving away.
I said 38.
38 is what you said, yes.
So that would be very nice. Okay, yeah, so that's actually some good damage getting off on that guy, because previously he was looking borderline unscathed, but as Aldrich over there, he takes the Githka, he slices straight through the psychic barrier, stabs at a weak point, and then takes the Chachka and hucks it. It bounces off, and he catches it back, and he pulls it back, and you hear across the way kind of like the clicking and clacking of encouragement from him to his soldiers in the Thrycreen language. You hear that Braxat roar out in pain, and he says, "I'm gonna exterminate you like the rest of your colonies."
Oh, dude.
ending.
It's a little personal.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ending Aldrich's turn, it is over to the blue Onkeg, who's going to turn and fight that other one that had come up
Is he
to
going,
him.
Oh, yeah. Like this way?
Yep.
Okay.
So he doesn't leave Aldrich's range, but he
does
does
not. You're correct.
enter into the other one. That is a natural 20.
Okay.
Natural 20 is definitely going to hit. Would you roll a strength saving throw? Well, let me hold on 1 second.
God, didn't roll at all.
A strength or dexterity saving throw. One of the two.
4 is what I rolled on the dice.
4 total. 4 plus 7 is 11, so that fails. That guy is now grappled
Okay.
by the Onkeg. As the Onkeg takes him in the jaw and starts sinking his teeth into him, he is going to take 13 points of damage to Thrycreen number 1. Currently grappled. That is all of that Onkeg's turn. Pretty successful. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to roll a d20 here, see which way they want to go. Okay, cool. You see another arcane pulse emanate from Big Braxat over here, pulse through the chain into the pit, and then it expels another gaseous cloud. Everybody in that little range over there, it is a 10-foot radius on this guy. It's technically a 20-foot radius, but obviously if we have double. Would that hit all of them, or would it just hit... would it hit...
In the 5-foot radius, so we need a 10-foot radius?
Yeah, a 10-foot radius is what we need. Would that hit everybody in there, or would it just hit, 2 of them?
No, I think it would technically hit all 3.
Okay, sweet.
Is the Onkeg part of that too?
Yes, the Onkeg would be a part of that. So if you could roll 3d20, I'll roll 1d20.
Orange, green,
Ooh,
blue.
Onkeg fails.
Shoot. 3. 17.
Okay.
6.
Okay,
So I think probably just Aldrich that made it.
Yes, Aldrich is the only success. Everybody else in there, obviously not the Big Braxat shaman, but everybody else is poisoned.
Oh,
so
gosh.
their turns are forfeit as a gaseous
that was
cloud
how serious that was.
burps out of the pit and encompasses that entire area over there of the fight. Top of the round, I need a d20 roll for you for the battle that rages outside.
12?
12, okay.
Are you writing them down or just checking?
Just checking.
Oh, I think I've rolled literally like a 10, 11, 12, I think. Or like 11, 11, 12 or something like that. But
It was 12, 11, 12, and then there was one really low roll
like a
somewhere
3
in
or 4.
that mix.
You're correct. Before
Yes.
last. Yes.
Top of the round, Thrycreen number 1. His turn is forfeit.
Okay.
He only has reaction or a movement. Thank you, sir. Tall Catch is over here with you. I'm going to have 2 d20 rolls from you.
14 and 10 on the dice.
14 on
Is it
the
a plus
dice. 6? Yeah, it's a plus 6 to hit. Both of them miss. So unfortunately, Tall Catch ineffective at the current moment. As you see every single one of his blows, it's like dragging through the psychic barrier. He hits and it is, and you see the resistance in every single one of his pushes, but he just does not have quite the fortitude to get through to it. Unfortunate for him. And you. Thrycreen number 2. His turn also forfeit, but the poison condition goes away. If you wouldn't mind taking that off of the Thrycreen's neck there. Thank you. And then we go over to the club Braxat. Braxat hanging out in the club. He has... Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You see him...
Oh, yeah.
You don't see him, I guess. You're probably caught up in this fray.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
he does the similar casting that this one once did against Pizor, but in this sense, it is against the people in front of him. He gobbles down a bunch of insects that he pulls from his pouches and burps out this cloud of noxious gas that encompasses that entire radius. So it's centered on them, so it's going to encompass everybody.
Okay.
I need 3 D20 saves from you.
Orange, green, blue.
That is a Constitution saving throw. DC is 18.
19.
Success?
9, but I don't know what his pluses are.
That's a failure.
And then 15, don't know what pluses are.
That one is... So the 2 regular Throw Queen, they both succeed.
Cool. That's the reverse of last time.
Exactly. Cloud Kill. So that area is heavily obscured, for my knowledge. And then... They do not have the poison condition, but... I'm going to roll 5d8. The 2 Thrycreen take half damage. Aldrich takes all of it. I'm rolling like crap. That's 5 on the dice so far, which is really bad.
Yeah.
6, total of 10 points of damage.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
Aldrich takes 10.
Okay.
The other 2 take 5. And that area is heavily obscured. That big boy is... What was he previously concentrating on?
His toxic brew.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, he's still concentrating now, but it's now on a different spell. So he burps out that toxic cloud that encompasses the area. You hear the coughing and clacking from the individuals over in that range. Ending his turn, because that's action and bonus action for Club Braxat. Ada, over here, within the fight with you.
He attempts to launch another guiding bolt, and it's going to be just shy again. It's going to be like 17 or 16.
Yep,
so.
that's going to miss.
Yep. He bounces off that. Ricochets off the purplish energy, defending his side as it just is nada.
Nada for Ada. Okay. Unfortunately, Ada is ineffective in this round, but that does take to the rock Braxat. He's going to take 1 attack at you with his his staff. Let me see if that's the best thing he's going to do. I really do think it is, because he's done... It is, absolutely. What does this do?
Probably nothing. Forget it.
Into the current turn. Let's roll a d20, see what he wants to do. Okay, he's attacking. Sweet. 1 attack to you. That's going to hit with a 25. 1 attack to Tall Catch, which is going to hit with a dirty 20. That is... Let's see. Where are you, Christmas? 27 points of damage. You're resistant to necrotic, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That would... Let me find my sheet here.
Did you just say 27?
I was going to.
Okay, good. Crazy.
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 12 points of necrotic.
So then 21 total.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so 21 points to you.
Got it.
27 points to Tall Catch. Takes a hefty blow from my boy. And that is action, both attacks. And his bonus action, ineffective. Perfect. Okay. Ending his turn, we go over to you, Karson Halbrand.
I look at him. You're going to need that garden now more than ever. And in that moment, my wings flash out from my back, and I fly up, and I swing the hammer around, and aiming for where he was beating his chest, I will take 2 swings directly on that symbol.
I like it. I wish I had the little stands. I think they're over
It's
there,
okay.
so it's fine. But you're flying.
19.
A 19 total.
Yeah, there's no way for it. There's nothing I can do to add to that. No.
No maledicts or anything.
Not to add. No.
Bummer. Okay.
17.
Sheesh. Okay. As you fly up, both of the blows go glancing off of him and his psychic shield that he has up. And he chuckles and he starts pounding on his chest right where you tried to hit him. And he says, "You try to hit me here. You think the god that I serve is weaker than yours. I'm going to prove to you just how little you mean." Ending your turn, bonus action.
That was a bonus action.
Oh, that's correct. Okay, perfect. Over to Pizor. He's no longer blinded. He's still concentrating. I'm going to take the bonus action real quick to attack with the spiritual weapon. See what that's going to be. Natural 1.
This is turning out very badly right now.
Yeah, not looking great for the combat. Being's how it's going. Pizor is going to cast... Man, I wish there was... I wish with all my heart that I could just join Dragon Tales.
Fly with dragons in the land of heart.
Is that really what it is? I appreciate that. I was trying to see if there was any way Pizor could lower his, make a debuff to his saving throws, but he doesn't, so I'm just going to roll the dice.
Bane would be the only thing.
Bane would be the thing, and he does have that spell, but instead he's going to cast Banishment.
Banishment?
He's going to cast Banishment at the 4th level, the only 4th level that he has. So the Braxat needs to make a Charisma saving throw. Hey, good news. Would you reckon these evil doers have a good Charisma saving throw? I reckon not. That's a 9.
A 9?
It is. So,
some promised land we have seen today.
I'm going to read this spell just in general. If the target is an aberration, are they?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think so. I think they're just a beast.
Or a monstrosity.
You're probably right on the monstrosity.
Wouldn't think aberration, but
Let's see.
who knows? Couldn't be the wiser.
Huge giant? So...
They're giants?
They are.
Oh, interesting. So, not aberration.
Checkbox for none of the above, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, back to the spell I was reading, which I completely got sidetracked from. Banishment. So none of that applies. The target doesn't return its spell lasts for a minute. Has a concentration. He's already concentrating, so that means spiritual weapon is gone. Glad he already did that attack. Or be transported to a harmless demiplane. So he's going to join the land of... I don't know.
Down under.
While there, the target has incapacitated condition. When the spell ends, the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space. Perfect. Okay. So Pizor pulls out his holy symbol, and you hear him utter a prayer to Tiara, and you see this blinding green light, like a torrent of pure energy, pass straight over your head that just reflects off of the energy of this Braxat, and you see him just all of a sudden out of existence, and he's no longer in front of you, and Pizor shouts out, "I can only hold it for so long. We have about a minute." Time starts now. This is important. I'm going to actually keep track of rounds for the first time in my life.
Oh, yeah, I did. I just started keeping
Did
track.
you? Okay, thank you.
That was for my wings.
Oh, okay. So
So-
same turn, so we know.
Oh, would be. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Huge ups. Big chance. He runs up and he tucks in behind this.
Okay.
This rock is kind of like cover. Ending Pizor's turn, it is over to Aldrich over there. Would you roll 3 d20s for me?
Brother. No. 4, 6, 8.
4, 6, 8. Okay.
Dude. It's so frustrating when you don't get... I've rolled like 10 to 15 dice rolls now where I have not made contact.
Oh, yeah.
It's so frustrating.
In the battle that ensues on the other side, you hear the Braxat, this chuckle that just reverberates off the rock face behind you and almost strikes fear within your heart as he laughs at the complete lack of ability to damage him over there. Ending Aldrich's turn, it is the blue guy, the blue Onkeg. He's poisoned, so no longer poisoned at the current moment. But that forfeits his turn entirely. This guy continuing to burrow, as far as we know. And then I'm going to need you, along with everybody over here. I need 3 Constitution saving throws. I'll roll the one for Pizor, but you will roll for you and Tallcatch. The DC is 16. Pizor rolled a 17.
What was it?
Constitution.
I actually didn't do bad. I actually rolled a dirty 20.
Ooh, okay.
Only 8 on the dice for tall catch, though.
8 on the dice for Tallcatch.
Which I don't think is going to be. I think it's a +8.
I don't.
Certainly wouldn't think so.
No, he does not have a +1. So Tallcatch is poisoned, meaning he cannot take actions or bonus actions. Luckily, there's nobody in front of you for that to even affect, truthfully. Top of the round, I need a D20 roll for you for the battle.
5er.
A 5er. Okay.
A 5er?
Excellent. Top of the round, Thrycreen number 1, which is the one in front of the Onkeg. He's currently grappled, but that doesn't matter because he's just going to make attacks against the Onkeg. 2 attacks.
+6.
Yes.
23, 17.
Oh, sorry, +5.
22, 16.
Both are going to hit.
Nice.
So that's 12 points of damage to this Onkeg.
I did something.
Where is that Onkeg?
I rolled dice well.
How many? How much points of damage? 12? Is that what I said?
I don't know. You had your... I think you said it before we came back. You had...
I did. For those of you playing along at home, I've said this so many times today, I have, in this large combat, I have elected to just go with the average damages because it's faster than me rolling a bunch of d8s and also trying to figure out what damage everybody does. So I just took their average damages from their stat sheets. Look at those things. Those are pretty neat. And that's where I'm getting my damages from. So that's why he did a flat 12. That Onkeg holding on for dear life.
Darn.
Ending his turn, it is to Tallcatch. Tallcatch says...
Forfeit.
His turn is not entirely forfeit. He has movement.
Oh, that's right.
So he's going to leap 20 feet, badoink, and then another 10 feet. He's heading that way. In your mind, you hear Tallcatch say out, "With this one gone, I'm going to help my brethren." And ending his turn... Oh, dang it, I was going to say he dashes, but his action's gone.
Yeah.
So... Thrycreen number 2, the one over next to the other guy, is 2 attacks, 2 d20s.
21 and 12.
21 will hit.
Nice.
So that's another 6 points of damage to Club Braxat. Not to be confused with Club Penguin.
What?
Ending his turn, it is straight over to the club of the Braxat. He is going to make one attack at Tallcat or at Aldrich, the other attack at the Thrycreen that just attacked him. The first one is a 21 to hit, so Aldrich is hit. The second one going to the other Thrycreen is a 16, which just meets the AC, so both of those are going to hit.
Darn.
Oh, he was concentrating on Cloud Kill.
You hit once or twice.
Would...
I knew that. I think it's just once.
Yeah, it would just
it was
once.
a soft one, so probably
Yeah.
10.
So both attacks hits, which won't change this situation. Although the area is heavily obscured, so he would have disadvantage on his attacks, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which they would have too.
You didn't hit with any of them, though, did you?
That last one I just did. I hit
Oh,
I hit
you did.
121.
Yeah.
It misses.
Okay.
17.
I will add the 6 hit points back to this guy. And then I'm going to make the Constitution saving throw real quick. That is a 2. So he fails. I mean, the plus is... Is the plus going to get him to a 10?
Is it a +8?
It's a +7.
Oh, dang. That's crazy.
That's wild, dude.
That is wild.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so yeah, it just fails. Out of the corner of your eye, you see that gaseous cloud that is over here at the current moment as well. Is your area heavily obscured? No, it's not. It fades away. That's correct.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's one round.
you see over there the gaseous cloud dissipates on that other side, freeing them of that. And that would also mean... Oh, no. I need to roll 5d8. I need to do 3 Constitution saving throws, if you wouldn't mind. Rolling them for Aldrich and the 2 Thrycreens.
He lost his.
This is for the round leading up to it. I didn't do it on this
okay.
previous turn.
Oh, I rolled well. So this is a 12
A 12?
plus, I don't know.
Their Constitution saving throws are a +1.
Okay, so 13, 17,
17 succeeds.
and natural 20 for a 21.
Okay, so 2 successes, 1 failure. The successes still take half damage. And 12, 13. Oh, I rolled really well on this one. 16 plus 8, 24 points. So Thrycreen number 2 takes the full brunt. He is...
Gosh, he down? Yeah,
He gone.
I knew he was rough before.
Yeah, he was not looking good, and that makes him look a little bit worse. 24 halved is 12, so I will do the quick addition to their... Excellent. The Cloud Kill does dissipate because he failed his Constitution saving throw. He did land 1 attack. No, he was at disadvantage, and he was only attacking Aldrich, and that was a 17 to hit, which is going to miss Aldrich. So Aldrich needs to get a second attack directed at him with disadvantage, and that's going to be a 3 on the dice for a total of way too low, 12 total.
Okay.
So he also misses. You hear the thudding of the the staff as it pounds into the ground, but Aldrich is just a little bit too fast, plus the heavily obscured area.
It's not heavily obscured.
It's not heavily obscured. Oh no. What have I done?
It would just be that attack, so you can... Did either one of those hit on that? Were either one of those rolls good?
The first one would have hit.
Okay.
So we'll just do 1 hit because it was a 16 on the dice and then a 7. So the 7 is going to miss.
Okay.
So he only gets 1 attack off on Aldrich, which would still be 27 points of damage. So it's a hefty blow. Okay, excellent. That would be the end of Club's turn because he did his action. No movement, no bonus action. Ada's turn.
He's going to go 30 feet towards Pizor.
10, 20, 30, basically right up next to
And then
Pizor.
use 30 feet to dash towards the Chester.
30 feet.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Ending Ada's turn. Takes us to the Rock's turn. There is no saving throw for Blight, so he is just stuck in the ethereal plane, is where we're going to put him, I guess. Ending his turn is to you, Karson.
I turn around and say, Pizor, get the Chester, get Ada, get over to and assist The Thrycreen.
Yes, Commander.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect.
Woohoo! What are you aiming for?
2 Eldritch Blast. Nope.
2 Eldritch Blast to the Braxat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you cast them off, the same psychic shield that you had been encountering, the psychic shield on this one seems to be even heavier and more aggressive. There is this greenish energy that counteracts the Eldritch Blast. As they come hurtling in towards them, you see 2 almost like pseudopods of energy lance out and just bat the 2 Eldritch Blasts away and blow them up into oblivion, completely keeping him safe from both of those attacks. That is your action and your movement. Any bonus action from you? Okay. Ending your turn is Pizor's. He has 35 feet of movement. He's going to 10, 20, 30. He technically has 70 feet. So 40 gets him up to the wing of the Chester. 50, 60, 70 gets him into the cockpit.
Okay.
So he is back to the Chester, and you can see him immediately start to slam the...
Cockpit lid.
Thank you so much. Words are hard sometimes, man. That takes us to Aldrich. That area is not heavily obscured, so he's just going to 3 attack rolls with a d20.
The middle one's probably gonna hit. No, I don't. What's his plus?
Plus
6 or is he more?
plus 7.
No.
No.
19, 18, 12.
All
I need to
3
quit rolling.
are shy. I can always take over rolling.
This is wild.
Yeah. If you want to put the blame
This
on
is
me,
crazy.
you can
Well,
let me
that's
roll for Aldrich.
frustrating because like it's just we're just
Oh.
having completely empty rounds because nothing's happening because I can't
Yeah.
do anything positive towards. So it's just very tough.
No kidding. In a battle of whiffs on that side over there, Aldrich just missing as the Braxat is constantly just chuckling down at him. I have exterminated all of your colonies. You must be the last, and I will relish in your death as I devour your body. The Ankeg grappling the other Thrycreen is going to attack with a 16 on the dice is just going to hit. That is... What is the damage for that one? 13 points of damage to that Thrycreen.
From the Ankeg?
Uh-huh.
Holy cow. Okay.
It's a mixture of acid damage and slashing damage.
Okay.
So he does take the full 13. That Thrycreen is not looking too hot at the current moment, but that ends his turn. That one continues to burrow. This Braxat, he sees you heading this way. Another gas cloud erupts. You see the energy pulse from him through the chain, erupts out of the well, and completely blows over through, filling your lungs. Constitution saving throw, DC 16. Failure. You, my sir, are poisoned. No actions, no bonus actions for the turn. Top of the round, D20 from the battle.
8.
8. Hello and welcome. Oh my gosh, that's funny, Logan. Thanks for laughing at my own joke. That goes to the Thrycreen that is battling the Ankeg. If you wouldn't mind rolling 2 D20. Straight rolls for him.
Nope. Well,
No.
it's the Ankeg.
The Ankeg has an AC of 14.
16 and 10.
10 on the dice?
No. 10
10
total. It
total?
was plus
Okay.
6, so
Yeah.
16 and 10 total.
16 and 10. 16 does hit, so that's 6 points of damage to the Ankeg, which is just enough.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Get him off me.
As the Thrycreen pulls back,
Get
his
out of
The Thri-kreen pulls back his Githka and stabs it straight into the Onkeg and drives it into the ground and wrenches himself free of the jaws and stands there victorious. He is... Why did I give you an exhaustion ring? That's funny.
I don't know. You had it on the Onkeg, and I don't know what it was for. I think it was just it was a label marker is all it was for him.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, because he was the blue one. Thank you.
Can we bring him up here too? Then?
Yes, he was going to rush forward.
Try to help out.
Yep, exactly.
More.
Into the melee, he rushes. Ending his turn, it is to Tall Catch's turn. He's going to 10, 20, 30. What's their movement speed? I think it was 30. Yes. 40, 50, 60 there. Ending his turn. As he's trying to rush around, there is nothing he can do to get any further. That is bonus action. It goes to the club Braxat. He's going to take 2 attacks.
Okay.
One at Tall Catch, one at... Or not Tall Catch, Aldrich, and the other one at the Thri-kreen. The one at Aldrich is a total of 12.
Nice.
The one at the Thri-kreen is a total of 12. I just rolled 2 3s.
Thank you.
So both of them miss. You see him thrashing. At this point, he kind of seems overzealous in his attacks, where they're just wild, and the Thri-kreen are able to dodge out of the ways. Ending his turn, over to Ada, who I'm assuming is going to continue wheeling that way. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. He gets underneath it. The 2 arms beneath the Chester extend down and grab him, and immediately you hear the woo whir as the Chester begins to come to life. Oh, next turn is the Rock Braxat, who's hanging out in the ethereal. Over to you, Karson Halbrand, with no action.
30 feet.
10, 20, 30. Straight forward. Ending your turn.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Perfect. Pizor is going to take his action to attune to the helm, and then you immediately see 80 feet of movement. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 right there, as the Chester is just staying those. No bonus action from Pizor. And over to Aldrich. 3 d20s, unless you want me to roll.
No, I'm going to do it this time. I got it. You, dude,
Plus,
I'm gonna lose it.
Oh no.
Double 7s and an 11. I'm just rolling in the middle. I can't hit it. I can't get 21. This is crazy.
Aldrich, it is again a battle of whiffs as the Braxat is pounding into the ground, making the whole ground rumble with his attacks. The Thri-kreen are going for those deft, quick attacks, trying to hit into the chinks of the armor, and they just can't seem to make any single bit of purchase. They're either glancing off, the Braxat blocking the movements, or the psychic shield just bursting out and deflecting all of the attacks. It is a war of attrition, and currently nobody's winning. Green Onkeg appears on the scene.
I'm also flying, remember?
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
How high?
I mean, I hit him in the chest with my... So if they're 15 feet tall, I'm 10 feet off the ground.
Yep,
or so.
absolutely. All right, so...
Sorry, I should have reminded you.
No, you're absolutely right. An Onkeg is a large monstrosity, so they would have...
Would he know where I'm at is my question, though.
You're absolutely right. Thank you.
That's my...
Nope.
If I'm flying in the air.
Yep.
Unless he's got heat-seeking missiles.
Yes, they might.
might.
They're genetically modified.
You've seen Maze Runner?
I actually haven't. It's on my TBR, but I have not
Phenomenal.
watched the movie because I want to read
series.
the book first.
Yeah,
so
that's a valid point.
I will. I'll put it on my list.
Yeah,
I'll
very good
move it
movie.
up the list. Okay, cool. So yeah, nothing going on in particular there then. This Braxat, you see a pulse come from him. It is a bit stranger. It's kind of like this, instead of like a quick pulse that bursts through the chain, you see this constant energy that seems to drain from him itself, and you can even see a little bit of vitality kind of pushed into the linkage, kind of like a parasitic relationship that he has. Thank you for continuing to keep track of that.
Yeah, I forgot my turn was quick last time.
Will you roll a d20 It is a strength saving throw from Tall Catch.
No.
No.
Shoot. No.
Okay.
It's a 4 on the dice. So I'm going to assume no.
Perfect.
Not perfect, but no.
Not at all. You
he
see
get sucked in?
all of a sudden, yeah, there is this kind of like the entire pit bursts in this arcane swirl. Kind of like the constant pull that it had towards it fluctuates and grows in strength. And you see, you don't see actually, technically, you see Tall Cash. Again, you don't see him. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. Tall Cash just sucked straight in, and he disappears. Roll a d20 for me.
This is looking real bad. 16.
16. Let me do some quick, because a d20 is not the exact math I needed for that. Okay, perfect. Roll a d4.
3.
3. Okay, awesome. Where is his character sheet? I apologize as I write this down.
Don't apologize. In your spare time, go look up Roll for Sketch on Instagram.
Absolutely should. Thank you for the quick plug. Ending the Braxat's turn. It is the top of the round. I need a d20 roll from you. See how that battle's going.
7. It's going bad. Taking a turn.
It absolutely is taking a turn.
Yeah, because I can't roll. Just save my life.
Really?
This is beyond frustrating.
You're not poisoned anymore. I will
know.
take that off of you. It is a Thrycreen over there. I need 2 d20s from you, sir. Plus 6 on each of them.
No.
You in the corner of your eye, you glance over as you're running, and you see that one Thrycreen thrusting each of them. You see the Braxat just reach down and grab the pole arm that he has and wrenches it over to the side and begins to swing down at him with his large club. Tall Catch's turn would be up, but he's nowhere in sight. Make a perception check real quick.
15.
Okay, you notice the fact that Tall Catch, as he was making, you kind of like glance over to see the progress of the Chester. You know Tall Catch was somewhere over there. After that arcane swirl, he's gone. Takes us to Club Braxat's turn. He's going to make 2 attacks. One at the one Thrycreen. First one here, that is a 17 on the dice, so that is going to hit. Second one to Aldrich is a 3 on the dice. This dice likes 3, so that's going to miss Aldrich, which is always good. But that Braxat that Thrycreen takes 27 points of damage. He's gone.
Oh my gosh.
Second Thrycreen
I am looking at TPK.
Out of commission at the current moment. He is swept aside, and you just see him going cartwheeling away from the gigantic club swing. Ending his turn, it is Ada's turn in the Chester. If there's...
I don't think there's anything he can do.
Okay, nothing to
He'll hold
be
a level 1 guiding bolt.
done. Absolutely, I get you.
To get in range if you can see him.
One thing here real quick. Bink. You said guiding bolt if he can see him?
Yeah, he'll hold it.
How far is he?
He's over 120, I think, but once the Chester gets moved forward a little bit more.
He's like at 130.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So he's holding his action to guiding bolt that Braxat once he's within range. Sweet, that won't be long because Rock Braxat forfeits his turn. He's gone MIA. It is to you.
60 feet.
Carson Hallebrand. 60 feet?
Yep.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
I want to go up one.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Action.
Where's the chain at?
The chains are basically right in front of him. So there's 3 of them that come off of this side. So we'll put...
I want the center chain location, though.
The center chain, okay. I'm going to just put some markers down for where those will be.
Okay.
Center chain is the pink one. And then the 3 other chains are these 2 blues. if that space is pretty well.
Do you want a space between it? Because he's perfectly split right now.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So that would be center. Is it in the front?
Yeah, it's kind of like chaining him forwards in a way. Well, I'll just put him right to his side. That makes more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Shit. Did I go here from here? Did I go here from here?
Yeah, you went there from there.
Okay.
Yep.
That's really unfortunate. Okay.
Okay, so that's your action, movement.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can do. I might as well use my movement because I'm not making any success on rolls, so...
Okay.
This just seems pointless.
If you wouldn't mind marking our next roll.
Just absolutely wasting my...
It is Pizor's turn. He's going to movement. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I don't think he wants to get right up. It sounds foolish.
I wouldn't either.
So if he's still within the Chester, I assume he's just going to raise up. What did I get to? 40 feet forward?
Yeah, approximately.
Okay, so let's just say he's 30 feet up. 30 feet up and 50 feet forward. So at that current point, 10, 20, 30, 40 feet away, 30 feet up in the air. Where's my notebook? Down here. He is going to cast a spell. I should have had this ready. I'm apologizing.
You know, I don't want to hit all the time, but I don't want to miss all the time. I would just like a balance, you know?
Yeah, no kidding.
Every other turn.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is crazy.
That's real rough, man.
I mean, I'm literally doing nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's hardly any positive impact on my team's side of the ball here. Like, it is... I don't know that we've done more than 18 points of damage in the last 3 rounds as a whole. I've tried to keep track.
I think you're absolutely right in that.
Actually, no, it's just 12 because that one we ended up missing. Because you put 6 back. And it's actually been the whole 4 rounds, I think, that I've had this. In 4 rounds of combat, I've done 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
And lost 2 of mine.
It's going rough, I can tell you that. 2d10 of force damage. Will I roll a Pizor attack? I will. Thank you for asking. Pizor has a +7 to hit. That's a 24, baby.
Good.
2d10 force damage. That's a 9 and a 10, dude.
19, very
19
good.
points
Very
of
good.
damage.
Very good.
Wouldn't you believe it? Okay.
I gladly believe it.
Yeah. Okay, so 19 points of damage to Club Braxat's turn.
How much damage has he taken as a whole? I mean, how does he look? Is he...
He's looking bloodied,
Okay.
by all means. Like, you can see the wear and tear of battle on him, but he's still in it for the fight. He's not hitting the desperation stage. He's more hitting the zealot stage. Truthfully, like the zealotry of fighting for your evil god. Ending Pizor's turn, because that would be his action to cast the Jammer Bolt. Movement, there is no bonus action that he has, because he's just concentrating on the... Man, is there any useful bonus action he has that is...
Spiritual weapon, probably the only one.
But a spiritual weapon in 2024 is now a concentration spell, sadly.
Oh, gosh. That's right, you did have a ring on.
Ooh, baby. Look at this. Hold on. Oh, dang it, that's also...
Con.
Yeah, a Shield of Faith would have been great because it would have given an AC bonus to Aldrich, but it's a concentration spell, so he's got Sanctuary, but that doesn't... Sanctuary only works until they make an attack roll, and Aldrich's next, so it's really poor initiative count for that to even be effective.
Enough.
So Aldrich is going to make 3 attacks. 3 d20 rolls from you if you want, or I'll roll them.
You.
Me? Okay.
Yep.
I will roll all 3 of my d20s. Aw, missed box from this bouncy dice. Luckily it didn't go far. Good news.
Got
One's a
some-
natural 1. One's a natural 20. And the last one's a 15. So a 15 on the dice, mind you.
Okay.
So that's a 22 to hit for Aldrich.
You've already hit 2 more times than I did in the last 4 rounds.
Yes. So Aldrich, max damage on the Githka strike would be 20 points, plus 2d8 plus 4. So no. The plus 4 is already added. Would you roll 2d8 for me, please?
8
Oh,
and 4, 12.
nice. Okay, so that's 32 points of
Nice.
damage. That's really good.
That's what we needed. We needed something.
And then would you roll a d6?
3.
3 plus another 4, so that's 7. So 39, is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I can't remember what the 30 was you said.
32.
Okay, yeah, 39. That is pretty darn snazzy. I will take that.
Yeah, no, that is a
Every single
huge
time.
hit. Finally making progress. Aldrich gathers his momentum and kind of spears him straight into the gut and wrenches it free, and then uses that opportunity to just stab the Chachka straight into him. And you hear the Braxat roar out in anger and in pain, ultimately.
Good. Be in pain, please.
As you are getting this close to this Braxat, you can hear a constant muttering from him in kind of like a ritualistic chant. And you can now see that his eyes are completely glazed over in some kind of trance-like state. Ending his turn, it is to the main Braxat. Gas clouds coming to you. You see that pulse come through the chain, emanate from the pit, coming to you with a Constitution saving throw DC 16.
18.
18, nice. The cloud comes over you and you know to hold your breath instinctually. Hold on. You have air bubble cast on you.
Mm-hmm.
You have your own source of air, would you not?
Mm-hmm. That's what the whole point of air bubble is.
Do you think this spell would work past?
That's interesting. I don't know. It's magic versus magic.
Yeah. Man, that is a hard
It's kind of like
rolling.
it's kind of like a DC. Once you meet it, you beat it. So like, does the air bubble meet the spell? So it like stops it and negates it? I don't know.
In all honesty, if it had gone that way, I would have ruled the Chester say, well, yeah, the Chester has its own environmental bubble
Yeah.
because it has its own air, right? And Pizor currently has his own because it's encapsulated, right? I would think you're the same.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a free action here because I have robbed you of multiple actions in the past. Specifically one while you were within Eldritch Blast range.
I would just use it to go 30 feet closer
'Kay.
to the pink.
Pink? Okay. 10, 20, 30. Okay. Perfect. I apologize,
No.
and I appreciate your insight. It wasn't even anything I honestly thought about until
Yeah, I didn't think- I
that
didn't
specific
think
moment. I
about
was
it
like,
either.
you've been having an air bubble this entire
Yeah.
time. So, cool. That kind of helps sway what I'm doing over here. Sweet. So that was his turn to cast the gas cloud on you. It missed. Top of the round, we need a battle roll. D20 from you, sir. How's the battle going? It's going to turn in your favor right now.
No, it's not.
Golly.
3.
Okay. And we already rolled over a round counter, right? Previously, because I had you do that at the end of your turn. This past one.
I'm pretty sure I did. I looked at it and I thought we thought we would spend 4.
Yeah, it has. Top of the round is
Yes, because this will be the 5th round then.
the club Braxat, who is infuriated, standing in front of Aldrich. He is just going to cast Blight. Would you roll a Constitution saving throw from
No,
Aldrich?
You do it.
I do it? Okay. Oh man, don't put this evil on me. I don't want to do
I don't
this.
want. I can't do it.
The Constitution saving throw is a +3. The DC is 18, so I need to roll 15 or higher. I kind of want to just roll this. 14.
So.
Blight. 9d8. Oh, golly. That's a lot of damage.
You're doing the... Oh, you're going to roll it.
I don't even know what the average would be,
70,
honestly.
36, 37.
I kind of want to roll this one.
Okay.
So 10. 28. 38. What's the average? You said
37. Typically, it's like 1 plus half.
That's really funny. So borderline average at
Yeah.
38 points of damage.
He probably looks rough, doesn't he?
Aldrich, he's a beefy guy, but with 38...
That's a big chunk. Big chunga.
He's definitely looking bloodied. You see out of your view, your field of view, you see Aldrich kind of fall to one knee, and this necrosis kind of like seep into his body as that giant Braxat pulls out some spell components and like grinds them into the ground with his staff, and then jabs the back of the staff into Aldrich, and it passes all that necrotic energy into him. And you see him falter for a moment and fall to his knees. That's a big hit. Ending Club Braxat's turn, it is to Ada.
He's going to jump out and go 10, 20, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Down underneath it. Oh, he's 30 feet in the air. That what you said earlier?
Yes.
He wouldn't get out then. That's a far drop.
We've dropped those guys from higher, I believe.
We have. If it wouldn't affect him, I would do it. If it doesn't directly affect his potential, I don't want to do it and hurt him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you tell me.
To canonically make the automatons immune from falling damage.
I don't know if Ada would be. It was really hack that we did it with, and he rolled like it was just like a.
Oh, he's very bally,
Druidica.
isn't
Yeah,
he?
so,
Yeah.
We are going to
Yeah.
do a last level 1 guiding bolt.
Ooh.
18.
Dang it.
Dude, this is unreal.
Yeah.
I've wasted every single spell with him. That is the 5th spell I've casted as Ada,
Dang.
and I don't think I hit any.
You didn't. Not a one. Just the Sacred Flame, I think.
Which you failed your save. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
So 5. That's 5 spells I've cast from Ada.
Yeah.
That's 20d6 that I've lost. Wow.
Can't look at it like that.
I'm pointless.
Rock Braxat out of commission for another round. It is to you, Karson Hallebrand. You're standing in front of this pink chain.
I slightly lower down, and I look at him and I go, "You seem to be getting a lot of power from this. Be a shame if it broke." And I swing on the chain.
Mm-hmm.
This is, there's a point where you just like start to lose even hope to play, and this is like crazy. This is unbearable. That's a natural 1.
I hate it.
Followed by a natural 20.
Hey!
Unreal.
Okay.
Unreal.
Hey, we like to see it. We like to see the ups.
Unreal. Logan.
Yeah. No kidding. As you get up right in front of this Braxat, you see the sheer size of this Braxat. He's probably like 1.5 times the size of the other ones. Huge, by all means. But then you see these veins that run up and down and across this entire body, and they all kind of seem to pulse with this energy, and every single time it just seems like it's draining the vitality of him just a bit. Every little pulse that comes from him and into the chains themselves, it seems to suck away his life force just a hair every single time. However, he is still standing. He seems to pay absolutely no attention to you. Like, he doesn't even know you're there when you do come up and kind of like say that statement to him. No reaction from him. The first blow, as you go to strike the chain, you feel Can you read me Grim Psychometry? I've asked you this almost every single time we play, but it's pertinent.
When making an intelligence check to recall information about the sinister or tragic history of an object you are touching or your current location, you have advantage on that roll.
Make an intelligence check with advantage. As the divine hammer of Orin Mirabor strikes into this chain, missed box. Strikes into the chain, there is this reaction like you wouldn't believe that bounces off between the two of them, and it is diametrically opposed forces. The two of them react so violently together that Orin Mirabor borderline goes flying out of your hand as it recoils off. You use all that momentum to swing back around and slam into the chain for the natural 20. Roll your damage.
The damage was 27 plus 2, again, so 4, so 31 points of damage.
What kind of damage is it?
And then I have an additional 4 points of radiant damage from when I have my wings out.
Make a perception check.
All that other damage was frozen and bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And then perception check. It's 5. You make me roll so much. My Grim Psychometry roll, though, was a natural 20 for a 23.
Oh, was it really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. The radiant damage is 4.
Yes.
And the other damage is how much? 31?
31.
Okay. All right, now on to the Grim Psychometry. As Orin Mirabor meets this chain and reacts so violently, you are suddenly flooded in your mind. It's almost like a vision from Themis, and you get this innate understanding that these 7 chains hold the entire life force of this Braxat. These 7 chains are also directly linked to these portals. They are what are sustaining the portals themselves. More so, and most importantly, you know immediately where the source of this is coming from. It is a ritual that pulls this noxious energy from another plane entirely. This gas that encompasses everything is not from the material plane. It's from the astral plane. And that resonates not necessarily with you, but with Themis himself. And as he's kind of sharing this knowledge with you and like this divine connection that you have between Themis, your divine presence at the moment, having burst out your wings, and then wielding the weapon of Themis and being the champion of Themis, the astral plane to you, everything clicks. And all of a sudden, in your head, Themis says, that's where they are. The astral. The Ascanaria and the astral plane. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
What the...
So we are 5 rounds in. You just marked that over, right?
I did on my
Okay.
turn.
So that was round 5 of your wings and the concentration for Rocky Boy. Rocky Balboa, as we call him in the club. Sorry, my mind just went completely blank where I was going.
Yeah.
5 rounds into this.
5 rounds into the banishment spell.
Absolutely.
And my wings.
And we just ended on your turn right there. And like I said, that is where we're going to pick up
Insane.
on episode 44, which you can catch next Wednesday at noon. Holy smokes, did you believe that?
Guys, sorry. Sorry. I'll do better next time. So frustrating. But thank you for tuning in to episode 44, as we appreciate it.
No, this was 43.
Okay, you just said 44. See,
Yeah, episode 44
on the back end.
next one.
Yeah, on the back end here, I got to mess up. But thank you for tuning in to episode number 43. We appreciate you all so much. Don't forget, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, go follow us on all of our socials. And again, we thank all of you from the bottom of our hearts. Until then, I think we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
See you.